It's a welterweight title fight between Nate Diaz and Bruce Lee. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date, can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Diaz is 4 years his senior. He is 5 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 13 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Nate Diaz!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready.
So here we go, round 1 is underway. I can't wait to see how this fight plays out because he told us on Thursday that despite his opponent's submission acumen, he's more than willing to engage him on the ground.
A lot of times guys fight with their ego. They try to go and fight their opponent in their spots. Let's see if this proves to be a very bad decision.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Just out of range with that right hook. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked.
I need more strikes. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Diaz. And both guys really throwing with authority. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Lee circling towards the left side now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
3 minutes to go in the round.
Good work, guys. Come on.
We cross the midpoint in round one. Body shot now, but it's turned back by Diaz.
Keep moving. Protect your face, hands up.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Take it.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, hard low kicks, hard low.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Good stick.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. All right, single collar tie now. Lee gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Take him down.
Just misses there with the left.
There's no give on that leg kick.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. Just unable to quite find that range. Right hand upstairs. Single collar tie now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, you admire the effort there, but the left punch counter is no good. Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, it always brings his hands right back to his face.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
I feel good about myself. Look at here. Is this a boxing match or is this MMA? Man, your boxing is killing it.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after him guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Nice punch here.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, big left. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement, and the activity, and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
It's such a fast leg kick.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, a huge block there. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Strong defense there to block the shot.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
And he landed the right hand there. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Unable to land a head kick there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Diaz.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. just misses with the left hook. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Diaz. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Try to establish that jab. Head kick there, blocked by Diaz.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch. Nice kick.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Now connects with a right. Back and forth we go. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Immediately gets the underhook. Nice hook lands. Oh, straight right. Wow. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. And just misses with that big right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And they separate. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
All right, it's time to start using that low kick.
Beautiful strike.
Just misses with the left hook. Lee's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show. Overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that will land it right on the spot.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
And now he lands a combination. Lee's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Nice combination of strikes there by Lee. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere. Oh, he hurt badly, the jab.
Ooh. Diaz gets hit with a kick. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. You got him.
continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Lee. 15 seconds to go. Right on the button. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and the cut on the bridge of his nose continuing to be a factor. You thought maybe it was getting better, not so much. Blood trickling down, and when the blood starts to trickle down into the mouth and upset the breathing pattern, that's when it starts to really become a factor. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Just a slip there. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Able to check that kick as well.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Protect your face. Hands up. Sneak that lead leg out. Let me see the low kick.
Great punch.
And he caught the kick. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Diaz. Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head at MMA.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming. Nice.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Lee.
His hands are down. Let's set up that high kick now. Nice. Great shot. Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Put your hands
Lee gets caught with that punch. Just out of range with that right hand. Lee's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Slips to avoid the right.
right. Raise your right. Raise your left. Both hands up.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. And just like that, the fight is over.
Yo! Wow! That was nasty! What a performance!
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact. Well, what a night for the UFC welterweight champion as he wins the belt with a knockout victory. He had some doubters coming in here tonight. Those people are pretty quiet right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed
so there is a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen this guy on his journey to this championship. At every step, he looked fantastic. And tonight, that continued in dethroning the long-reigning champion.